Here we go again at the trailer park. Now the challenge is always finding it. It put in the lot number and it tells me it's way back in the back. There's 86. I'm looking for lot number 58. This is one of those trailer parks that they just kind of abandoned. There's an old worn out piece of junk. Like a lot of them are not livable anymore. Got a 10 by 16 in here. Just trying to find the house number. There's 40. I need 58. I think my Google Maps may have been right. Kind of seems like it's leading me back to the back corner. 44. There's one that's not insulated very well. That was a joke. Just laugh at that. Got somebody turning around up here. Right. Let's see if I can get through here. Here's lot 50. That's there's 51, so there's 60 back there. There's 58 right there. Here we are. That is crazy. The GPS, Google Maps actually told me exactly where it is. I don't see a couple little buildings there, but that looks like what I'm looking for. So let me can pull up in here and back in there. Also, I need a restroom really bad. That's not information you need to know. Just part of this job. When you get to go, you get to go. Alright. Y'all think I'm good at backing? Well, I'll admit I am. I remember when I first started driving truck and trailer back in 2008. I got like, you know, I've not done it every day since, but I've done a lot of it. And I'm like, man, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna back this thing up. And man, let me tell you what, I sucked. I'm like, what? I thought I was good. I practiced as a 14-year-old Amish kid on a little wagon. But nope, I sucked at it. I was bad at it. But then I did it many times and I got good at it. Okay. Okay, there's light on in the house, so maybe there's somebody home. That says 59. Okay, so this building is 59. I'm looking at this 58. I don't know, don't see anything. You can see into the trailer from here. Nobody in there. Make sure I didn't push it over the hill. Just saying. Nope, it ain't down there. It definitely can't be this little one, but there's that siding they got on there. 58, huh? No, it's not possible. There's no way. There's no way a building that old, that's not the right side either. Okay, I'll have to call the rent-down company and see what kind of details I can find from them. See if they got anything. Well, if it ain't there, it ain't there. So at this point, I'm headed back out, but I'm just looking around everywhere and checking to find out what color it is, so I know what I'm looking for. Because it's possible that I don't know what happened to it. They're probably looking into it more, try to figure it out, but sometimes they'll load it up and take it somewhere, possibly to a different trailer or out of here. So now it's a matter of finding it. Anyways, I'll be off to the next one then, because I got room. So let's go get another one. It's an 8x20. See what happens. And I'm back. The 8x20 building. See, the house is for sale by owner. That's rather interesting. So I don't see a building, or not one I'm looking for. I see one back there, and I see a concrete pad behind the house, so maybe it's behind the house. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Okay, I gotta do my thing. Interesting. Hey, there's a phone number on the sign, so I can call and be like, hey, I want to buy your house. By the way, what happened to your shed? I can't see from here. I guess I'll go knock. And just the way it looks, I'm pretty sure nobody lives here. Oops, I see something. I do see something. What do we got back here? Sorry, I keep spitting. Nope, not back here. I know some people are freaked out about people spitting, but you know, the baseball players all do it. I'm a man. Men spit. I thought what it looked like here, kind of walking around people's yards. There's a dead spot here, but it looks like they maybe ducked this up. There's a septic or something. I thought that might be the location where the building was. Well, let me make a phone call, see what I can find, because it ain't here. Well, okay, another one that's missing. So took a picture of the sign, for sale by owner, and send it to the rent-own company so you can call them and try to figure out what happened to it. But that's crazy. That's the second one that's missing now. So at this point, it's getting late. It's getting dark so early these days, and I'm not supposed to be on the road after dark. So I'm gonna boogie to the lot. I'm gonna boogie to the lot and unload this thing. So later and out. Hello, repo time. Just wanted to show that screen. I thought it was nice. All right, 29.45. What do we got today? I got a 12x20. There's a semi-eye. Right there it is, 29.45. Just pull up here so I don't block a driveway. There's a dog trying to eat a woman. They're just chumming around. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Golly, it's one of the big pit bulls. And well, I guess it's probably safe for me to get out, but if he gets loose from her, he's pretty much taking her for a spin. They're going back inside. It's not that house, it's the next house over, but I'm just like, as much as he can pull her around, like jump out of the truck and start walking in there, and he'll come out and try to eat me. That's going to be a little bit of a problem because I didn't put any ketchup on, so I'd hate to have him, you know. Never mind, let's not even go there. I'm going to head in there. Alright, we're over to deal with a situation where is that she's calling the police, and my camera holder is telling me I'm not getting the building, the semi's in the way, and I'm not allowed on her property. And so I'm going to try to get some information before the cops get here. There it is. That looks like a bigger building than 12 by 24. Guess I could go on the other side off the fence. What a crazy day. Man alive. Oh, there it is. Let's see. It's got two buildings back here. Well, that's the one over there, so let me take a picture. It's got completely blocked in with trucks, trailers, all that stuff. So they shoved that thing in there, and then they block it all in. Trying to figure out how I can get in from the other side. Yeah. So over there in my truck, I walked around the block here. There's the building, which I would have to use these people's driveway. I have to get their permission, then I have to take fence down and a tree. So I don't really see a way here. I think this might be one that's going to have to go to court. Can you give me a phone number for him? Sorry.
We just got new phones.
Okay.
And they just got updated, and they're not working right now for 24 hours. So it's going to be at like 9 tonight before I can get the number from him when he calls me.
Really?
Yeah.
How about a number for you? How about a number for you?
I don't have one either.
So nobody here has a phone?
No. I know. It's tough. Because we went to go get new phones at Walmart, and none of them work.
So he's out on the road driving a semi with a phone that doesn't work.
Right. Until tonight. Right.
Till tonight.
Yeah.
So how are you going to get the number from him?
He's going to call me.
But you said you don't have a phone that works.
His mom's phone works.
Oh, well there you go. How about that number?
I don't have that number.
So you're not, are you his wife or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of.
Sorta? Okay. Well, he's got to do something about that.
I know. He is.
Did you call the police?
Huh?
Did you call the police? Okay. Because we're gonna, you know, probably file charges for theft. Because if he buys, let me back that up. He's renting a shed. The shed belongs to the rent-own company. So if he doesn't allow us to come get it, now he's holding stolen property.
Right. But if you steal it, then you'd be stealing his property that's in shed.
Do what?
You would be stealing the property that he has in shed.
That's abandoned property now, according to the contract. So.
Drop the shed for his property. The property still belongs to him. It's not abandoned. It's on the road. It works once at a time.
Yeah. Well, he just has to understand that, you know, he can't expect to steal a building. Okay. She turns out to be a nice lady, but she got pretty serious pretty quick. It's just one of those days. But she says that he doesn't have a phone number. She's sort of his wife, so I don't know what to think of that. But girlfriend maybe? I don't know. maybe she's her, you know, mistress. So I'm gonna write a phone number for rent towing company and on the paper give it to her, but there's no way I believe her. She's like, she can't, he had 2 phones, but one of them, or they both don't work until tonight at 9, and she'll get a number. Like, well, what about your number? Oh, I don't have one. Well, okay, so how are you gonna get his number then if he, you know, when he gets his number tonight? Oh, he'll call mom. Oh, what about her number? I don't know her number. Oh, and then, but then she is his sort of, it's all messed up. I just kind of get tired of people just lying right to my face. But that's how it is. That being said, she said she did call the police, so I'm gonna call the rent towing company real quick and see what he wants to do, and we'll go from there. All right, well, I am booking home. So the guy from the rent towing company, he wanted to talk to her, so I handed her the phone. I tell you, it's a little bit scary to hand somebody. It was kind of cold, so she didn't want to come out of the house. So hand her the phone and let her go back in the house. I've done that before, and I always think, well, you know, it's a phone, so you try to take it. I'm gonna call the police, and you know, you can't steal somebody's phone, but it's a little scary. But anyways, he talked to her and scared her a little bit with some truths of what happens if you don't let us get the building. And so I guess they came to an agreement as to what's going to happen, what they're going to do. So I think she's going to make a payment, or they're going to make payment, and then we're going to come back later and get it, something like that. Or her husband, her sort of husband. And I asked her if she is his wife. She said, no, well, kinda. Like, oh, okay, that's, yeah. We went over that already. Anyways, but, you know, at the end of the day, I went after 3 and didn't get 1, and that's not really good. And it doesn't pay very well, but of course, I do still get paid. For the ones I don't get paid a little bit, a charge. And then the one that I took half of the stuff out, they're gonna pay me pretty nicely for that, so it'll be all right. And that's why, you know, so far I like the rent towing companies. I deal with different ones, and I've never had one that didn't take care of me. They all seem to, they understand that what I'm in, and you know, I just appreciate that when they take care of me, because there's some cheap and dirty ones. There's one that I actually quit because I just didn't like all the loose ends and the stuff that they had going on. When you show up, when you go after 5 buildings in one day, and every one the customer pays, there's something wrong. Some things, they're not doing their part, or something's just not right. So I'm not dealing with that. But I thought I'd share about some of the dirty stuff that has happened. I've heard of the shed haulers that they go out to repo a building, and they say the building's not there. Well, that's not exactly something new. I mean, I've had that happen several times where I get there and there's no building there. Just a couple weeks ago, 2 times in one day, actually, a couple weeks ago. Went after 2 of them, both of them, they're gone. But what these guys would do, the haulers, is they would actually pick the building up, take it home or somewhere, and then sell it, make the money, and then they tell the rent towing company that it wasn't there anymore, and now they're gonna have to try to go find it and just screw them over. So yes, there's dirty people in every field. It's also the sellers, the people that sell the building. There's one company in Ohio here that had a guy that would sell the buildings at a lot, a shed lot, and somehow he was able to create these fake orders, because they get paid commission. They get paid a percentage of every building they sell. So apparently at the end of the month, he would, or however they do it, he would send over the paperwork of, you know, here's how many buildings I sold, this size, this amount, and then he gets his percentage. And they figured out all of a sudden that some of those were fake. He would create a fake order, fake address, name, and everything, and put it in. And I guess the company was not double checking everything, because they should have been able to easily see, like, wait a minute, we didn't deliver that building to that location, but they were not doing that. And they just paid a guy, and so now he's, you know, he made a lot of money off of them from buildings that were never sold. And it was that same company that a few years later we ended up repoing for the rent-to-own company that did all their sheds, rent-to-own. They sold the rent-to-own business to a different person. And so all of a sudden, now we're going out there, and there was me and a few other drivers, and there was quite a bit of buildings that we go after, and they're not there. It was very strange, and it was very weird that the rent-to-own company goes from one owner to a different owner, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of buildings missing. So I don't know. I'm not trying to accuse anything. I'm not using names, but I'm just saying that stuff happens. So there's just some dirty stuff, and so that's where I really like working with guys that I believe are honest, and you know, I want to make sure they're also not taking people for the ride and using me to do it. So I want to make sure that when I pick up a shed, it better be behind, because I'm not interested in doing anybody's dirty work. So anyways, you know what, life is just better if you're honest, and I believe in God, and I believe that there's consequences for the lies and the cheating. But for those who don't, let me tell you, if you don't believe in God, guess what? There's still karma. So if God doesn't get you, karma will. It just, you cheat and lie and all that stuff, the universe is against you. You know, that's, again, don't believe in God, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You cheat and lie, the universe is against you. So you're just not in a good place. For me, well, I used to do that. I used to lie to my dad all the time, and he would spank me, and finally I realized that if I just tell him the truth, I don't get spanked for saying a lie. So it's just easier, and life's just better. So anyways, that's a little bit of preaching going on right there, and we'll see you guys later.